Hello. How does one awaken? Spontaneously? Walking across the street? it happens. Seek first the kingdom of God, and it just happens to be the right way, and realize you're already awake. You just forgot. For most of us, it appears that once we've suffered enough, then we surrender. We surrender the petty goals of the fabricated self. And we give our lives over to what we really are, a higher power. And then we stay on the operating table, we don't get up, and we don't play doctor. We trust. And it will happen. It has to. The higher power wants you back. In a way of speaking. And what do you do about the monkey mind? Well, you don't have to do anything. Except realize it's not you. And see anything that needs to be seen with the higher power. And perhaps feel anything that needs to be felt with the higher power. And losing interest in it. It is a full-dimensional movie with meaning projection. And your main job is just to lose interest in that. Lose interest in that game of projected identification. I know it seems like you'll lose your personality and your character and your self-love and your self-soothing, and there's lots of things you're nostalgic about, and lots of people you'll love and you think you'll lose them, or some of that may be true. But also the action figure doesn't really change, right? So this body, mind, character still going to have the same personality for the most part. I would say normally. The same character, the same foibles, and it'll continue to make the same foibles, you know. It'll still be run by selfing, you know, as selfing continues to unravel, as you continue to stop investing in it. So in some ways, everything kind of looks the same. Or I should say that in a lot of ways, everything looks the same. Like, go to the same job, or you have the same responsibilities, or caretaking the same people, but you know what you are. And so your perspective is totally different. You've switched from a singular, selfish identity to Christ consciousness. So it may look the same on the outside, but that change on the quote-unquote inside changes everything. I love that. For me, the getting that you have to just lose interest was just this huge sort of thing, because I just feel like we're so programmed to make it better, perfect it, make it better, go over it again, fix it, continually troubleshoot, snoop things out. What's going on? Let's fix it. Let's get in there. Like the more clever we are, it's kind of a cliche concept in American business. Like the more clever we are, the better we'll be, the better our business will be, the more profitable we'll become, the better of a human being we'll be, the more of contribution we make. All these things. And yeah, in some ways you're being asked to lose interest in, maybe parts of your personality or things you're nostalgic about, the things you're interested in. But really you're just asked to let go of the lies. You're just letting go of the falsehood of the false self and embracing the truth of the true self. And it seems like that true self wouldn't feel like you, right? You're losing you, your sense of you. You're losing how you feel you for something that's not you, that doesn't feel like you. Like being taken over by a guru, a guru's energy through your crown chakra, and the guru's energy replaces your own. You don't know who you are anymore, but you're a vessel for the truth of some deva or something. And that's true in some ways, where the false you and the true you never meet. They're not in the same. It's a quantum leap. They're not in the. They're never on the same wavelength. But the true you knows how to take care of everything better than the jester, the false self, ever did, or ever will, or could ever imagine, or no amount of cleverness can save you. In fact, you'll just probably get stuck on your own cleverness and have an ego about that. So in this, every little thing you invest in the ego lays your treasures up in the body, in the false self. But in another way, I have to say that the true self feels a lot more like me than the false self ever did. I mean, not even close. It's like, it's like, isn't it weird that a non-personal me feels more like me? Not like a me that takes any ownership, or a me that controls things, or the me that has to drive situations, or the me that gets its little wants and desires. But just like the true me, the core of me. Realize the projected life of the false self is just a really sticky tar baby movie. The truth is, you were never in it. It was never you. You don't have any problems. You can watch the action figure run by selfing have problems. It doesn't have to be you, because it's not. And you'll want to be accountable, because that's what you do.